Hey, love. You've been tucked away in there for quite a while, haven't you? Lights low, curtains drawn, the whole world kept out. I know that routine. When everything outside feels too loud, and the safest place is behind a closed door. Do you mind if I step in? I'll move slowly, I promise. Oh, there you are. Oh, look at you. You don't have to talk. You don't have to force a smile. Maybe your words feel too heavy right now. And that's so okay. I brought quiet with me. I'm just going to lower myself to the floor, okay? Right beside your bed. Far enough that you got some breathing space, but close enough that you can reach out to me if you want. If you'd rather I leave the door ajar, just give me the tiniest nod. If you want it closed so the whole world stays out, that's okay too. Thanks for listening me in. I can tell your chest is tight. Hey, look, it's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to run out of coping tricks. And it's definitely okay to need someone else's heartbeat in the room. No, don't worry, love. I'm not here to fix, analyse or demand answers from you. I'm just here to be by your side and support you. Okay, let's start with something simple. Do you notice one thing that isn't demanding anything from you? Could be the pattern on the wall, or maybe the way the light spills past the curtains, the soft rumble of the boiler. Just pick one for me. Keep your gaze there for a breath or two. Do you feel that? Is there any awareness sliding back into your body? Even if it's only by a thread, that's enough for now. We're not chasing perfection, we're just practicing presence. May I place my hand, palm up, on the edge of the mattress? If at any moment you want me quieter or gone, just tap my hand twice. That would be my cue. You get to stay this moment, okay? I promise. Just let me know. Right now, anxiety is probably 10 new stories. Maybe about how you're too much, how you should be coping better, or how letting someone see you like this makes you weak. Those stories are lies dressed as facts. They are unkind thoughts to yourself. They're not true. And I know it. And somewhere inside, you know it too. We're just going to wait together until the truth feels louder again, okay? Because those are not kind thoughts. And you don't deserve to think them. I just want to remind you that you are not a burden. You are allowed to be messy, scared, uncertain. Your value isn't measured by productivity or smiles per hour. My being here isn't an obligation, it's a choice. I want to be in this room because I care about you, exactly as you are. If you need proof, look at the floor. 2 shoes, mine, pointed towards you, onto the door. I'm not going anywhere. Unless you want me to, of course, which is so okay. Do you remember the time you sat with me when I had an awful migraine and I could only mumble nonsense? You brought me water, shut the blinds, and talked about penguins to keep me off the pain. I never forget that kindness. And today, I pay it forward. You're my girlfriend, and I love you, and I'll do anything for you. Okay, darling. How about a grand exercise now? Nothing big, just 5 small checkpoints. Okay, let's pick a colour in the room that feels neutral, kind. Just let your eyes rest there. Notice its shade, the edges, maybe a little dust catching the light. Okay, then press your fingertips together. Feel the skin meeting skin, or fabric against skin, if you're holding the sleeve. Temperature, texture, pressure, tiny signals proving you're here. Okay, now for sound. Okay, so beyond my voice, pick up the faintest noise. Maybe traffic, a ticking clock, your own breath. Note it, and let it fade for me, okay? Okay, now for smell. Inhale gently. Maybe there's some laundry detergent on the sheets, or rain in the air. Okay, and finally for taste. Run your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Neutral maybe, or a bit of toothpaste. Maybe nothing. All valid, okay? You're still checking, and you're doing so good. 5 senses checked in. Well done. You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. Okay, let's talk about some anchor memories. A moment so comforting, it feels like a safety blanket you can unfold at any time. You know what, I'll share mine while you search for yours. It was late summer, sort of golden hour kind of light. We drove up beyond the city, windows down, our joint playlist on. You laughed the way the wind messed up my hair. You call me a windswept dog. I pretended to fence, you pretended to apologise. We found that hill overlooking fields and climbed onto the car bonnet. We had cups of tea. Nothing was urgent. Nothing chased us. The sky went to purple, then to orange, and then darker, and darker still. And then you said, if we stay still enough, maybe the world will too. And I believed you. I really do believe you. That was our own little slice of heaven. And I'll always remember that. Whenever I have a bad day or think about bad things or whatever, I always think that. Whenever I think of that memory, like, the air just smells of dry grass and distant bonfires. It smells like a summer evening. And suddenly I always feel better and less anxious. Okay, have you got your memory? Maybe it's smaller. Morning sunlight on your duvet, or just the sound of rain on the windows. It doesn't matter, okay, just whatever's vivid to you. I want you to hold it like a photograph inside your mind. Okay, now for breathing. Not deep. Deep can feel like drowning when anxiety's tight, okay? Let's go for steady. Okay, you're doing so well. Okay, let's go. In through the nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold for 2. 1, 2. Good job. Okay, out through the mouth for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Well done. Okay, again at your pace. I'll count to my head with you. Do you feel the weight off your shoulders drop just even 1 millimeter? That's a win. Feel nothing? That's also a win. You tried, okay? We're celebrating effort here, not outcome, okay? I'm always here, okay? And you're doing so well. If shaky or bad or horrible thoughts intrude, that's normal, okay? Just let them wander past like strangers in the night. They're not important. They're just passing through. Sometimes the mind demands answers. This night, allow questions and worries to remain open. Not every puzzle needs to solve them before bedtime. You're not broken, you don't need to be fixed. It can wait till the morning, whatever it is, okay? And imagine handing those questions to me. That's what I'm here for, and I'll keep them safe for you, okay? You can reclaim them tomorrow if you like, or not. Right now, the priority is easing the storm enough that you can find rest. You've been through enough. But I'm so proud of you, okay? You're doing so well. Just stay with me. Okay, I want to address the worry that you might be holding. You know, the one that you think needing support makes you less capable or desirable. It doesn't, okay? It never has. You are my everything. I've built a life up with you. Just think of every strong building. You don't judge the scaffolding they held up during its construction. Support is part of strength. Accepting help is an act of courage, not weakness. And I admire you. Yes, in this exact state. Because you allow me into the raw, unfiltered chapter of your story. That's intimacy. That's trust. And I honour it. I'm always here for you. Do you remember that? Babe, do you remember when we were out walking and we saw that lovely little cat on the side of the road? And it came absolutely bouncing up to us. And so we were stroking it, giving it pets, giving it all the attention in the world. And then it was getting late, so we had to get home. And we thought we were about to adopt a cat just then, but obviously we couldn't. And then as we were walking, we turn around and it's doing the same to the person behind us. So I can't believe how you got fiddled for attention by just a little cat, but yeah. Just use little memories like that to try and lead you out of the darkness, okay? Let's revisit the room. Notice how the light has shifted since I arrived. Shadows moved, air cooled a notch. Maybe your breathing synchronized with mine a little. Change is quiet but constant. This moment too will move on. That's comforting. Nothing, including distress, is permanent. But you are so valid for feeling the way you do, and I'm here for you. I promise. Can I adjust the blanket over your legs? It'll make you feel safe. Oh, there we go. Tuck, smooth, done. If your eyelids feel heavy, just let them fall. You owe nobody alertness right now. If thoughts race, imagine those clouds drifting across the sky you saw on that hill. Let them morph past dissolve, okay? Before silence settles, I want to plant a few affirmations for you. Okay? Listen or let them wash over you. Half asleep, it all counts. You are safe in this room. You are not a burden. You are allowed to rest without earning it. Feeling overwhelmed doesn't cancel your worth. Tomorrow's challenges can wait. Tonight belongs to healing. You have survived 100% of your hardest days. You're in a streak. And most of all, I love you, and you mean everything to me. I'm going to repeat them once more, but softer, until my voice just blends in with the hush of the night. You are safe. You are allowed to rest. Your worth is intact. Tomorrow can wait. You survive, even now. Hands at my wrist. If you need me to stay while you drift, I will. I'm comfortable right here. If you ease your grip later, I'll just tiptoe out and leave the door cracked the way you like. Whatever happens next, whether you sleep soundly or lie awake counting the hum of the radiator, remember, this moment proves that asking for comfort brings comfort. The world didn't end. No one judged you, and you are still so loved. Okay, baby. Breathe in. Gentle. Okay, no hold. Just a heartbeat. Breathe out. Breathe out. Longer than the heartbeat. Breathe out. Longer than the in-breath. Okay, again. In. Hold. Out. Each exhale is a release. Of tension in your jaw, tightness in your shoulders. All the stories that say you must handle it alone, they're just stories and unkind thoughts, okay? They're valid, but that doesn't mean they're true. If you wake up later and the storm returns, replay this memory for me. A quiet room, 2 heartbeats, 2 lovers, steady breaths, and the certainty that you are allowed to feel and still be loved, and that I'm always here for you. Okay? Let that be your middle of the night anchor. I can't feel you drifting just yet, so let's try focus and try and get you to drift off, top to toes. You don't need to move, just notice, okay? You're doing so good, I'm so proud of you. Just imagine smooth, warm, melting, any tiny furrows in your forehead. Feel heaviness settle into your eyes like soft sand, lids resting easy. Unhinge your jaw slightly, let the tongue lie loose, unclenched. Picture your neck and shoulders dropping half a centimetre, tension flowing down your arms and dripping from your fingertips into the mattress. Recognise each rise from your chest as waves, each fall as release. Wiggle the toes, feel the ground or the blanket. Safe, rooted. If any area resists relaxation, that's okay. Thank it for protecting you. Invite it to soften, but don't force it. Your body listens best to kindness, and you need to be kind to yourself, okay? Now, imagine a tiny lantern glowing in the middle of your chest. Soft amber, light, warm as a candle flame. With every in-breath, the lantern brightens. With every out-breath, it expands, spilling calm through your ribs, along your arms, into your fingertips, down through your spine, hips, legs, all the way to your heels. The light doesn't chase the darkness, it simply coexists, making room for peace beside discomfort. Anxiety may still hum at the edges, but the lantern reminds you, peace is possible, even here. Okay, let's fast forward to a morning that hasn't happened yet. Picture the sunlight sneaking past the curtains, landing onto your pillow. You blink awake, realise you slept longer than you expected. Your first thought, maybe one of relief. Second thought, some quiet gratitude. You stretch, feel your joints pop and release. Swing those legs over the side of the bed. Maybe I'm in the kitchen, clattering mugs, water just beginning to boil. No cool. Morning, sleepyhead. Tea or coffee? You shuffling, hair wild, wearing victory in the shape of a pillow creases on your cheek. No grand fanfare, just the ordinary miracle of a new day you once thought you wouldn't reach. Carry that image for me. Proof that nights like this don't last forever. They're bridges, not destinations. And you're already halfway across. On the other side awaits routine, laughter, perhaps a silly song on the radio, another fickle cat, or the confidence to plan something fun, paint, bake, message a friend, whatever it is. Hold on to that hope. It's not naive, it's fuel, it's hope. Okay, you're doing so well. Before we drift into softer silence, let me answer the worries you haven't voiced. What if I break down again tomorrow? Well, then we'll face it tomorrow together, like today. What if people get tired of me? Love isn't a battery that drains from comfort. It often replenishes from it. Those who care will stay. I'm proof. I'm never going anywhere. What if I never feel normal again? Normal is a moving target. You'll always feel better some days and have harder days. That's being a human. That's not a failure. What if I can't repay the help? You are my love, and your presence, your laughter on good days and your honesty on bad ones, those are gifts to me already. And you never need to repay the help. Never. That's what I'm here for. Take those answers for me, okay? Tuck them beside your lantern inside. Let them glow when doubt creeps in. Okay, final breaths now for me. Together. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more for me. In. Gentle. Hold. Tiny pause. And out. Slow release. If sleep finds you, welcome it. If wakefulness lingers, just rest in stillness. Rest in healing, even without your dreams. I'm going to stay here until your breathing tells me you're safe to leave. I'll turn the hallway light low. I'll give you a glass of water. And I'll let the night cradle you. We'll catch up on everything tomorrow, okay? Remember, you are cherished exactly as you are. And I'll return whenever you whisper my name. Even if the whisper lives only in your heart. I think you're brave. Bravery isn't loud or cinematic. It's quietly choosing to keep living when everything inside screams retreat. It's opening the door to me tonight, letting someone witness the tremor in your hands. Bravery is breathing through a panic wave without certainty it will end. It's brushing your teeth tomorrow, even if your head is foggy. Every small act of survival is a badge of courage. You may not pin it to your shirt, but I see the shine all the same. One last thing of me, love, okay? You're doing so good. So proud of you. Before my voice fades, let's have some gratitude, okay? For yourself. You deserve it. Thank you, heartbeat, for thudding steadily as always, despite the adrenaline. Thank you, lungs, for accepting each breath. Thank you, mind, for signaling that you need comfort. And thank you, room, for holding us safely. Thank you for trusting me. Again, with your unguarded moment. That trust is sacred, and I hold it gently. When morning comes, may you find traces of peace tucked into the sheets. And may you remember, storms never negate the sky, they only pass through it. Your sky is vast, resilient, waiting to shine. That's you. That's how I view you. Sleep well, darling. I love you so much. I'm right here. And everything's going to be okay. I promise. Even if you take away nothing of what I said, all I need you to know is that you are safe. You are worthy. And you are loved. Okay? And nothing is ever too much. Okay, rest now for me. The world can wait. Tomorrow we begin again, together. I promise.